stream! Hello! That's a little annoying that every time I click on the game it tells me friend online. So that's the first thing you see when I take away the starting soon screen. But hello! Hello chat! 2 people in chat already! Wow, I'm so popular. Nice to see you guys. Hi Mighty Ray. Hi Chloe. Nice to see you guys right at the start. This is Animal Crossing, as you can see from the stream title, and I believe, if I understood it right, KK should be here when I start up the game today. I think. I hope, because last time we got 3 stars, so KK should be coming, like, now. I hope. Let's see. Let's make sure it. Okay, here's the announcement. And oh, Able Sisters came as well. We did that last time. We placed the shop last time. We did quite a few things last time. We got the 3 stars. We placed Able Sisters. I'm sure there was something else. Oh yeah, there's a new villager to meet as well. What? She's probably saving it for last. Yeah, very special announcement. KK Slider. And he's putting on a concert. I remember the very first time I played New Horizons when they talked about KK coming to visit, and I assumed that after I got 3 stars, I would have to wait until the next Saturday and play at 8 p.m. because that's when KK usually comes. But no, he just shows up. It makes an exception, and he shows up the next time you play. So here we go, which means we're about to unlock some stuff. Also, we got a nice picture of all our villagers here. Although Barreled will be getting kicked out in a few days. That looks cool. There we go. Oh yeah, so this stream will probably be on the shorter side, maybe just an hour or two. Because, well, for one thing, because Animal Crossing streams are usually shorter, because they don't give me a lot to do, but um, also because Monday is usually my double streaming day, which means I do a shorter stream in the afternoon, and then I stop stream and have a break for a few hours, and then I do another stream, a bigger one, which will be Pokemon Legends ZA, which usually goes for about 4 or 5 hours. I think the very first time I played it, I ended up doing 4 hours, and then the other 2 streams did 5. Have I done 3 or 4? I've already lost count. A million paths? Yes, I will be unlocking paths. Just so it doesn't get boring, I might not do like all of my placing paths down on stream, because that might just get boring if I'm just especially if I don't know what to talk about. If someone's good at commentary, then yeah, they can indeed keep talking while they do stuff like placing paths, but I don't know if I'd be good at that. So what I sometimes do on these streams is I just tell you guys where things are going to go, and then I do it off screen, sort of like when I did the fencing around the houses. At the end of one of the streams, I was like, all right, off screen I'm gonna choose which fences I want and craft them and put them around the front yards, so you'll see the finished product next time. It'll probably be similar to that. I will probably put down a bunch of pathing off screen, but we'll still have some stuff to do on stream today because, well, also, I need to actually unlock the paths, which, you start off with just the dirt one, and then you have to, and then you have to redeem Nook Miles for the others. You also have to pay Nook Miles for the cliff and water thing, which is a little bit annoying because they are 6,000 each. I remember that, and I think each path is 2,000 each. But here we go. There is one other thing that I'm going to show off on stream today, although I believe I showed it off last time. Oh yeah, we do get that song as well. And now, permanently, KK's going to come every Saturday. Although that probably won't be shown on stream because I usually work Saturday evenings. Unless things change. That reminds me, I am expecting a phone call today. Hopefully it doesn't happen during stream, because if it does, I would have to put intermission screen and take the call, because if it comes, it might be important. But don't worry about that. But now we have the what did he call the app? Like island construction something or other. Everyone just calls it terraforming, although I believe the game never actually uses the word terraforming. We'll see. Island designer. Okay. Let's check the mail. Bam, random letter. 1,000 Nook Miles. Oh yeah, for the last person moving into the plot. And happy home. So I think what I'm gonna do, at some point I need to kick away those designs as well. They were there so I knew where I wanted my fencing. I'll probably do that off stream. Oh, Tammy wants to talk. Oh, we've learned how to smile. There we go. Let's have a proper talk with Tammy. I think what I want to do before I work on other stuff is I just want to go around and try and find all my villagers and talk to them. You do get Nook Miles for talking to all your villagers in a day. It's not a random drum set, it's in the music area, see? Also, we can put this. There we go. And then we can take this and play along. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed off. Villagers can actually interact with these instruments that you're meant to hold. They do it like this, and it does make the sound. In fact, I don't think I showed it off when it happened. It was right after ending a stream one day, and I took a video capture of it. Let's see if I can find it. So it was on like the, here we go. So it was on this screen, and if you listen, she's actually playing the ocarina on the title screen. She was just walking around and she stopped there and played the ocarina. That was kind of cool. Midge, hi Midge. Okay, she didn't say much. That's fine. Oh, and there's Able Sisters. We can look at the clothes in there, except I didn't bring money. Okay, let's go in here first. There is something else that I want to show off while we're in here. So, last stream, I scanned a special amiibo, and I forgot to check something. I forgot to click Nook Shopping. In the Promotions tab, we now have access to the Pom-Pom Piran bed, chair, pudding, rack, table, TV, hat, tea, outfit, boots, wall, flooring, rug. Rug has a butt, and that's it. The Mario stuff was already there. That is because I scanned Marty's amiibo, because I now have a totally legit collection of amiibos, including the rare Sanrio amiibos. And the first time you scan one of those amiibos, it permanently unlocks these items. So I will show off the other items, and they'll be unlocked. If you don't have the amiibos, then the only way to get them is you can get them given by someone else. But also, I heard somewhere those are special items where you can't catalog them. If you do a pick up, put down, it doesn't go into your catalog. The only way to get them is to either have them given to you by someone who had the amiibo, or if you want to be able to reorder them, you need to have the amiibo, which sucks because those amiibos are not sold everywhere and were sold for a limited time. I will show off the other amiibos because there are sets for like Kiki and Lala and Cinema Roll. I do like the Cinema Roll ones. But, just a second. But I am not going to be showing off those other sets today. And the reason is because the amiibo that I am about to scan right now is Marty again. Because it takes 3 visits for an amiibo villager to move to your town. And, you know, for the most part, I've been keeping things genuine. But I'm making one exception, and I figured I'm going to pick one Sanrio villager to move to my town, and that's going to be Marty. So he had his first visit last time. Today's going to be his second visit. Once he's had his 3 visits and he's moving in, then every stream I will scan one of the other amiibos to show off their furniture sets. Let's redeem this. Oh, that's for the KK Slider visit. And let's just take a photo because it wants to give me Nook Miles. That's the easiest one ever. There we go. Because in here we now have waterscaping and cliff construction, which I can only afford one right now. That's fine. We'll work on building up some Nook Miles. And if I don't get them on screen, I might also farm Nook Miles off screen and redeem them. Let me just double check my list and see if I have these fences. Okay, I do need the block fence. I already have Zen. So I am going to redeem this because they change every day. Which I know, it does put me slightly further away from the terraforming stuff, but I'll build it back up. And the other thing I'll do while I'm in here is grab some money so we can check out the clothes shop. How much am I gonna spend? Let's just grab it all. It fits in my pockets. I can put it back in later. I'm not gonna spend it all though, because because I really shouldn't. The other annoying thing is once you unlock the Sanrio sets in your Nook shopping, you can only order 5 at a time, just like the other instances of Nook shopping. Oh yeah, that log thing, that used to be next to a house that was out here. That's right, last time we moved Tammy's house into its proper spot, which means there is one house left that needs to be moved, and that is Midge's house. Oh, this is our newest villager, Gruff. We met him on a mystery island last time. So let's greet him, because as I said, I want to go around and meet all the villagers. We'll do a bit of that simple stuff first, and then I guess we'll need to farm Nook Miles if I want to redeem the terraforming stuff. So here's Able Sisters. We get it, tutorial. We get it. Yes, everyone uses the fitting rooms. I don't think anyone actually buys things from the mannequins themselves, even though you can. And I'm gonna talk to Sable because, okay. Because she, well, she has things to say. So let's look through the fitting room. We have shoes here. These are actually kind of nice. I might get these sandals. Plenty of socks. I guess I'll get a set of socks. Glasses or... No, I don't really want those. This hat is kind of alright. Not with the ponytail, because it covers it up, but I might buy one. Nothing I want there. Maybe some shorts? Those are alright. And then here... Nah. They do have Christmas stuff. But, this denim jacket's alright. The outfit looks ridiculous when you're buying it because you don't actually want to wear those things together. You just want to buy them. So, yeah, we bought a few things, not that big of a haul. But there is something else you can do here in Able Sisters. Later on, that machine can be attached to that app. But for now, we have to come in here to use it. And what we're going to do is connect to the internet. I mean, the Switch already was connected to the internet, but for Animal Crossing, it still says it needs to connect to the internet. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to search for Bam. This is something I've done on my last few islands. I search for the name of one of my villagers, and I find a decent picture that someone else has already made. Like this. I'm going to put them at the bottom row. And I'm going to do that for all 5 of my villagers. Like Renee, spelt like Nay, haha, she's a horse. And I'm going to do something special with those designs. Yeah, that one looks alright. You can tell some people might have like copied each other or used some kind of generator because some of the headshots look nearly identical. You see that with a few things that you might search for. You might find things that look identical. You can tell that multiple people used the same like the same artwork that they put through a generator, because there are websites where you can upload a picture and it will then make it into an Animal Crossing design. Some of these look alright, but I want them to match. Like, this one looks alright, but it's got transparent behind it. And I don't want to do that unless they all have transparent behind. And it's like some of them have the name on them. But again, I don't want to do that unless I can get it for all of them. That's cool. Someone like made like a human version of Tammy. That's cool. That's cool. But I'll just take that one. And yeah, I'm going to do this for all 10 of my villagers. Because there's something special I like to do with them. Next is Barreled. He is going to be moving soon, as I've alluded to in previous streams. Even though for the most part I'll keep things genuine, I don't like Barreled. So I will be kicking him out. Oh my god, wait. Look. Someone else thinks he's ugly. See? It's not just me. Yeah, I will be kicking out Barreled, which is why I decided to scan an amiibo villager, and then I thought, hey, why don't I make it one of the Sanrio ones? That's rare. And then I thought, actually, I was trying to decide which Sanrio villager to get, and that's when I thought, okay, I'm kicking out Barreled. He is a lazy personality type bear cub, and Marty is a lazy personality type bear cub. So that's why I picked Marty as the perfect replacement. So today will be Marty's second visit, and then next stream Marty will be invited to move in, and then Barreled will leave. There's another humanoid one. Someone made Colton as a human, which is cool because the way he's dressed, he seems like he's meant to be like a fairy tale prince or something. And then look, someone else went the other way and made him into a actual horse. Let's see. I don't know if I like this sideways one or this frontways one. What else have we got? That one's alright. Yeah, I guess I'll go this one. Yeah, we're gonna get these for all of the villagers. Next is Walker. We haven't seen him around much. I want to talk to him more. He's pretty cute. Oh, that one's really good. That one's so good. Look at the shading. Shout out to this person. You can even check their creator code here if you like their designing skills. I could use that one, but I just feel like it just wouldn't match if I'm not using the, you know, the same kind of basic design that others are using. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, after Walker was, it was, oh yeah, it was Dora. Dora the, mouse. Oh, I get it, like a dormouse. All villages have, like, some kind of reference to their names. That one's pretty good. I'll take that one. and then it was Cleo. I'm starting to notice I also now have a lot of horses on my island. I mean, there's Renee, Colton, and then Cleo. That one would be a pretty good one if it weren't for the transparent background, because I want it to match. Oh, there we go. That one's the same. Yeah, I've unintentionally gotten 3 horses. It wasn't on purpose. I believe, well, Renee was a starter, and then Colton was the first camper, and you have to take the first camper or they will come back. And then Cleo, I think, was an autofill. Like, I didn't even get her from a mystery island. The plot just got sold anyway. So yeah, now I've got those designs. You can also search just random things to find... Oh, that's not the button. You can search... If you've seen something online, you can search the design ID or the creator ID. You can also post your own stuff. But you can search like random stuff. Like, I could search Eevee. And I could get... I mean, so in this tab, it's just static images. Like this. That is so cute though. I might save that. Yeah, so you could put static images just as decorations, but then on this tab, you have actual clothes. So you could get like an Eevee hoodie. That's kind of cute. I might keep that. And you can see they go in a different list of designs. You can find all sorts of cute stuff on here that other people have made, which is great because I have no talent whatsoever for making custom designs. And, you know, other people have a lot of talent for this stuff, so you can just steal their designs. Well, not steal, they have to post it on there. But, yeah. Or if I type P2, probably my favorite Pokemon. Let's see what we get. Excuse me. Wow, that design's really cool, but I'm not really into the pink background. Oh, someone drew Pichu with the goggles from Smash Bros. That's kind of cool. I could wear this as like a raincoat if it's raining in the game. So I'll take that. I'm not going to spend too long looking in here, don't worry. I'm just grabbing a few highlights and you can always come back to it. A hat? I'm not really one for a hat though. I mean, that one's pretty decent, just something simple. And then let's see if there's any more I really want. Not that one. They're all pretty good though. Like, people put a lot of effort into these. That's so cute. I searched it because I was trying to find a certain one that I used to have. Because in one of my previous files, I had all sorts of cute stuff that I downloaded. Oh, that is so cute. I'll put that somewhere. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Don't worry. I just really want to find... No. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, that's enough here at Able Sisters. So, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to, trying to talk to all my villagers for today. That's what I'm gonna do. We talked to him. Colton! Hi, Colton. Let's talk. He is eligible for giving a gift, but I don't have anything for him right now. Oh yeah, I should also be digging these up, because might as well. And, I think I saw some more cracks around here that I walked past. The flowers are spreading, because we were watering them, to try and get 3 stars, because sometimes Isabel does suggest watering them, not just planting flowers. Did I talk to you, Dora? Well, now I am. Okay. That... Sometimes the dialogue just isn't much, you know? Hey, Ben! What's up? No, we don't want to go jogging with you. That's not even a thing that you can do. We already spoke to Tammy. Oh yeah, we still have a bridge over there that I need to pay off, but, that's gonna take a while. Because, before I pay off the bridge, I also really want to pay off my house to get more storage. I'm not sure which one I'll do first, but, you know, still gotta work on raising the money. There's the, bell bag. I could make a money tree, but, I don't want to. That's Colton's house. So what I'm gonna do for these houses is this. Now that won't be permanent because later on I will be getting a signpost item, and you can actually customize those to have designs on them. So I will be getting a signpost that I put outside each house with their picture on it. So yeah. Walker, talk to me. Okay, Cloud looks like a sandwich. He is very obsessed with food. That's just his thing. Well, he does have the lazy personality trait, which is, which they tend to talk about food. I am going to take out that pond when I get to it, because it's in the way of where the fence should go. Oh, that's Dora's house. We'll put down her picture. And then this one is... Oh yeah, barreled. So we can put down his picture for now. Once Marty replaces him, I will get Marty's picture online and, you know, replace it. Oh, another dig spot. I'm not sure what determines it, because sometimes it does a minimum of 4, but sometimes there's 5 fossils and sometimes even 6. It's weird, and I don't even know how it works. Okay, and this house is being hit with a shovel. That is Tammy's. Let's put down the picture. And then that one, is that Cleo's? Yeah, that's Cleo's. And then one more over here, that one has to be Gruff's. Okay, we've been around most of the island, but I think there's still a few that we haven't spoken to. We haven't spoken to Renee or Barreled. Hopefully we find them eventually, because there's a Nook Miles thing where you want to, that one. So if you talk to all of your residents in the day, then it ticks over that. Let's pick up these weeds. Let's see, maybe they're hanging around up here? They could be anywhere. They also could be in shops or even in the museum. Oh, but the other thing we need to do today is I invited Marty, so now let's head over here and talk to him. Hello again, Marty. We have to talk to him until he says he wants something made on this island. Sometimes campers will ask you for a DIY that you don't yet have, which is good because then they give you that DIY. So you get to learn a new one. Which is pretty great. But he didn't do that. He asked for one that I already have. So, I could make him that drum set. Water pump. You know what? It's because I saw chat in my peripheral vision, and it still said drum set there. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of crafting, Renee is crafting. What you doing? Oh, wooden mini table. Really? I don't already have that one? I thought that one was a pretty basic one. But I guess not. I mean, we're still early on, so I guess I haven't found some of the DIYs. Let's learn that. Yeah, it's a pretty basic one. It's that one. I could have sworn you get that earlier, but maybe I was getting it mixed up with that one or something, or I don't know. But we have it now. Let's have a proper talk with her that wasn't crafting. Okay. Not a bad conversation. Her house is really barren because she was one of our starters. So she doesn't even have a bed. She still sleeps in a sleeping bag. I guess I could gift her a bed, and that might work. Because otherwise, yeah. Eventually there's gonna be a bridge there. We already spoke to Bam. We still need to find Barreled. Not that I want to, but like, we need to talk to everyone. Sometimes villages can be in the Nook shop, and I haven't looked in there yet. They can also be in the museum. Now, I'm just gonna take this water pump that's right here instead of crafting a new one. I don't care that it was originally made from Midge's house. I'm just gonna take it. So then, we can give it to Marty. Hi Marty, enjoying that lollipop still? Yeah, I totally made the thing and didn't just steal someone's. You can just give them the thing, you don't have to make it. We got a jester costume, okay? And he just says he hopes that we'll invite him back. Yeah, if I say you should live here, he just says, yeah, you ought to invite me back someday. Once I got elected sheriff because I didn't think about what I was doing. So I think stuff through now. Okay. Good on you, Marty. Okay, random law drop. He got elected sheriff once. I guess I should check the Nook shop, see if there's anything I want to buy. Okay, nothing all that special. While I'm here, I'll check the, turnip prices. 75, that is terrible. I mean, it could be worse. They can go as low as, like, 60, but still, that's not good. The hot item is the wooden chair, just in case I need it. Because sometimes they ask you to, sell the hot item. They haven't yet. They are asking me to sell fruit. So I could go get some from the trees. They also want me to change my look, so maybe I'll stop in my house, and do that. But, Barrett was not in the shop, so, hang on. Okay, I fixed it. It's just my laptop. I knocked a button for a second. But yeah, we'll grab some fruit. I might also check storage, see if there's anything else I want to sell. I keep walking past bugs and fish. I just don't feel like catching them right now. Especially because they'll take up space in storage, because I don't sell them right away. But yeah, let's see what else I can sell, given that they want me to sell fruit. And while I'm here, first I want to change up my hairstyle. Let's go for this one. And then what I want to do is first I have to move the thing. I want to use my wardrobe. Let's go with we could go with shorts because it's summer. And I'm thinking let's wear this. That's kind of cool. Hat? No hat. You know what? Hat. You don't need socks. Let's wear the sandals. There we go. Decent summer outfit. Because it is summer here. And we get Nook Miles. Oh, now they want me to sell the hot items. So there we go. I'll craft that table. They also want me to do some other DIYs. Let me see. What else can I craft? Because I also like to tick off the... Oh, actually, I've never made the regular net and fishing rod. I usually just make the flimsy versions because it only takes tree branches. And tree branches are basically infinite. But let's grab some iron nuggets and craft those. And we're also going to grab some wood so we can make that table, which is the hot item. So, one fishing rod. And one net. They last a bit longer than the flimsy ones, obviously. But I usually just go with the flimsy. And that table. Okay, next. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna need to stop off at the museum. Let's put those away. Let's see, what do I want to sell? I don't want to sell furniture or clothes. I want to sell that. And I guess that's about it. So we'll save the trash items for crafting. I'll take that. Oh, and I guess I'll sell some weeds. The other thing I might do is I said earlier that I would that I should give gifts to my villagers. So I'm thinking I'm gonna look through storage and see what I can give. Let's see, who is... I think the only ones eligible for gifting are Renee, Bam, Tammy, Barreled Midge, and Colton, but not Walker and Below. So I'm gonna pick out gifts for them. I like to check their info and check like what colors they like and stuff. So like first on the list is Renee, and she likes black and purple. So I could give her that sports tank. Or I could give her that jacket. Now, I'm gonna give Renee the sports tank. That probably counts as black. And then Bam likes green and brown. I could give him one of these Turkey Day items. I could also give him the moss ball, the grasshopper model. But let's give him a chair to sit on. And then on the list was Tammy, who likes purple and green. Let's give her the moss ball. And then it was... Who was next? It was... Oh, of course, it was Barreled and then Midge. Barreled likes yellow and black. Not much here that suits that. What I could also do is go to Able Sisters and buy them a gift. And I think I might actually do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then for Midge, she likes pink. Could give her this chair, which probably has enough pink on it to count. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then I think I'll actually give the sports tank to Barreled, and then I'll go to Able Sisters and buy Renee a gift. Oh, actually, Colton might be eligible for gifting as well. I've had him long enough that he should be, so... I'll have to buy something for him as well. Also gonna stop in the museum to identify those fossils. We still don't have the roost, and I'm not sure when that comes. I'm sure it had to wait for KK, but then at this point I'm not sure when. I do know that it comes at the same time that Cap'n's boat tours come, because you need to go on your first boat tour to find Blathers. He said some of these are okay for donating. The Spino Skull and the Parasaur Torso. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Also, fun fact, I heard that, oh, we got Nook Miles as well. I heard that back when the roost was first introduced, unintentional rhyming, they accidentally made a glitch happen, where there were people noticing that they would go looking for one of their villagers, and they just couldn't find them. And they searched their whole town, couldn't find them, and what happened was, so the roost had not yet been implemented, however there had been an update beforehand. And, ooh, I think Renee liked purple. I might get her this. It suits her. Did she? Yes, she does. What I want to do is I want to claim that I want to wear it out, so then it stays with me instead of getting sent to storage. And then I can just put that shirt back on. So yeah, there was an update just before when the roost was brought in, which kind of set some things up. It put in some of the data for the roost. And the problem with that was that the game simultaneously believed that the roost exists even though it hadn't been unlocked. The problem with that was that, you know, when the game decides where the villagers will be, like it decides, okay, some villagers are in their houses, some are outside walking around, that kind of thing. You know, it'll place them in spots. Some, you know, villagers are usually in their house or outside, but sometimes a villager can be in the Nook shop or in Abel's or in the museum. Did I not sell the hot item? I thought I did. Did I get the hot item wrong or something? Wooden chair! Oopsie oopsie, I did the table. Anyway, where I was going that was, you probably figured it out, that means that the game would assign a villager to be in the roost, according to the data, except there was no door to the roost. You just, like, it didn't exist. Oh, right, gifts. Right, I forgot to buy one for Colton. He likes blue and red, as you can tell from his current clothes. Part of me doesn't want to change his current clothes, but, like, it's gonna happen eventually. I do give my villagers gifts a lot. There's Barreled! We couldn't find him before. I can pick something out for you, Barreled, because I do have a gift for you. Barreled was getting the sports tank. And that means I've talked to all my villagers today. We can't see him wearing it because Mabel was blocking. There it is. Which means we actually got our 10th day of doing that and got some Nook Miles. There we go. Actually, we did say Colton likes red. So I think... I'm not going to do it through the fitting room. I am going to get this. Actually, no, because I'm not sure if she's going to send it to storage or put it in my inventory if I buy it from the mannequin. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to go in here and... I'm sure this one will also count as red, but I could also get him this fully red one. Yeah, let's get him that one. And I'll do what I did before, say I'm gonna wear it out, so then it stays with me, and then I can just put that shirt back on because it's a design. It's right here. Otherwise, if you said you were gonna wear something out, she will ship what you were wearing before to storage. And I don't want that. So yeah, we've got some gifts to give. And then I guess we're gonna, I don't know, just keep farming Nook Miles so I can redeem paths. And the cliff and waterscaping. Oh yeah, and when you give them stuff, they usually give you something back, which is great because then it goes straight back into my storage and then I usually re-gift it. I think I saw Midge around here earlier. I need to find her. Dora, I believe, is not eligible. No, she's not. But you just talk to them every day, and then after a few days, they'll be ready for gifting. Bam was getting... Oh yeah, Bam was getting the piano bench. He likes green, so it'll make him happy. No gift back though. Oh yes, here we go. There's the daily message bottle. That'll get us a new DIY today. Oh, unless it's not a new one. They can give you repeats. The game does not check what you already have. It just generates a random one. So you can get repeats, and then there's not much you can do with repeats. You can give them to other players, or you can actually sell the DIY cards as well. Oh yeah, Renee was in her house. So let's go over there to give her gift. The gyroid over there is still waiting for donations, but we're not doing that yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. But I need to, you know, get some more bells. She's still crafting, but it's gonna be the same thing. And now we can give her the gift. So she was getting the sleeveless parka, that's what it was. That does look great on her. I think it really suits her. So now I think we just need Tammy and Midge who needed gifts. I feel like I saw Tammy outside already. I think. And I definitely saw Midge around here earlier. There's Walker. Let's check what Nook Mile tasks we need to get done, and it'll happen. Oh yeah, the hot item, because I screwed that up. Fruit trees, I can plant a fruit, easy peasy. And it also said water flowers. I do have my watering can with me. So let's just water some of these. It does mean that when they grow, they might spill out onto this area, but actually they won't, because once I put paths down, flowers will not grow on the paths. Another neat little trick you can do is, if you go here, if you make a design and you grab this last one, you can actually make it transparent, which is great because then if you put down transparent designs, it still counts to where flowers will not spill out onto those spots, which is so great. Let's grab these cherries because it told us to plant one. Actually, it could have been any fruit, but you know, cherries are right here. We also need to sell some stuff, it says, and we could do some more DIYs, easy. We also need to sell the hot item, so I guess once again I'm gonna craft that hot item, and I'll see what else I need to craft. Let's go see. Maybe I misremembered, and maybe Tammy is in her house. Let's go see. I know I definitely saw Midge outside. Tammy, I'm not 100% on. There's Tammy's. Okay, she is home. Okay, we'll give her the gift, and I'll see if I can find Midge. If not, doesn't matter. There you go, Tammy. I'm Boss Ball. Alright, now let's do those Nook Mile tasks. We're gonna need a lot of Nook Miles to get all of the different types of paths. Because even if I don't plan on using them all, I still like to get them all, just for like completion's sake. I think I'm gonna shake the trees and get the cherries as well, because I can sell those later, and that's good because, well, because the Nook Miles task wanted me to sell enough stuff to get 5,000 bells, so we're gonna do a bit of selling. Also, we do need to hit a rock, so let's hit this one. Dig holes just like that, so you don't get screwed over when it pushes you backwards. That's an old trick that people have been doing way back in the series. Although New Horizons is the first game where hitting all of the rocks gives you something. But previous ones had the money rock, which meant you would hit them to check if it was that one, and you'd dig the holes anyway, because in case it is the money rock, you want to be able to get all of the money. And New Leaf also introduced the ore rock, which was one that would break and give you like gems and stuff. It could be gold. They also had like rubies and sapphires and all that stuff. That was cool. I think those ores might still exist in this game. They're just a lot more rare. I should kick away those designs later. That was just me experimenting with like figuring out where a path would go later. So that's what that was there for. I think I'll take the coconuts off the trees. They'll grow back later, and for now, they're good for selling. Because they do sell for a bit more than your town's fruit. You know what they didn't bring back? Perfect fruit. That was cool. I liked that. They also didn't bring back a lot of other fruit-related stuff. Like, there was the exotic fruits that you only got on the island. Like, you could get bananas that also went on palm trees, and you could also get a few things. Mangoes, lychees, durians. And I feel like there's more than that, but I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, okay, we'll head into the house so we can do some crafting, including crafting the chair that we need as the hot item. And then we can do some selling. And then I think we'll head into... Bam, what are you thinking? Okay, he's not leaving. I wasn't sure what I would do if he did ask to leave. Because on one hand I want it to be genuine and let other villagers come and go. But also I like him and he was one of my originals. But okay, let's grab some wood so we can make that chair. And let me see, what else do I want to make? Because I need to craft 3 things for Nook Miles. Oh, I could craft the ladder setup kit. Though that will use up a ladder that I'm holding. Unless I craft a new one, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. The ladder setup kit is pretty cool, because it means, well, it means you can set it up against a cliff. Yeah, you can set it up against a cliff, and then it stays there and you can climb it. Which is great for when you don't have inclines yet and you just need something temporary to go there, and then you can climb the cliffs in the spots that you want. Okay, we got Nook Miles for that. And then we're gonna go sell the hot item and sell enough to get 5,000. Let's see. That can go... Let's put away these shells. Actually, I might sell the shells. But we'll put away these materials. We still didn't see Midge. We want to sell that chair, that's the whole point. You know what? I'll grab the chair again, just in case we see Midge. I will sell... I'm just selling shells that are like extras. I want to keep a stack of each, because later on I might end up getting DIY recipes that use shells, and then I'm gonna wish that I had them. So yeah, that's enough stuff to sell anyway. It'll definitely get us over the 5,000. Yeah, we're gonna sell, and then we'll head to Resident Services and redeem something for Nook Miles. And then after that, I'm not even sure what I want to do. I might even end stream soonish. I'm not sure what else I want to do today in the game. There isn't really new progress to make per se. Aside from, of course, at some point I want to put down paths. But I'll probably farm Nook Miles off screen, so I can redeem for that. I might also put down the paths off screen so you don't have to watch that. So we'll see. We'll take this. And this. yeah, let's head to resident services. And we're gonna redeem some things. Okay, we're going to... Let's check the recycle bin. Boxes, flowers... Anything good? Not much. I'm gonna leave that in there. So... Oh yeah, now we can customize fencing as well. So you can color the fences if you want. Oh, there is one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this little custom design portal. It does require Nintendo Switch Online. It's sort of like a portable version of that machine I showed off at Able Sisters, but there is one extra thing to it that I'm gonna show in a moment. But first, we're gonna redeem some other stuff after we celebrate. We are going to get... We can't afford both the cliff and the waterscaping. I'm gonna take the waterscaping first, because there's a pond that I need to knock out. So there we go, we have that. And while I'm here, ABD, because I'm carrying too many bells that it makes a bag in my inventory, so let's just put that away. So now, well, first we can redeem this. So in here, first off, we can access this, which I basically already showed. But there is something else you can do, assuming I've figured out how to do it properly. So on my phone, unfortunately I can't show my screen, but on my phone, I have the Nintendo Switch app. And what I'm gonna do with it is scan a QR code. And then over here, we now have a download button. There is a custom design. I didn't alter its name. If we override it, we have this. My profile picture. It's very pixelated and not perfect because, well, it's being made as a design in this game. But I'm gonna change the flag. So, now, when we look out here, you probably already know where this is going. Check this out. Yeah. Now my profile picture is the flag, which is amazing. I love that I can do that. There is a, basically, there's a website online where you can, upload any picture. It turns it into a design compatible with the game and gives you a QR code. And then in the Nintendo Switch app, you go into Nook Link, you go into Designs, and there's a button where you can scan a QR code. You can scan it using the camera, or you can scan it from a saved image on your phone. So then you just click that image, and it scans into the Nook Link. And then, as you saw, I just went on the custom design portal and clicked download. And if there's anything available to download, it'll download. I could also wear it as a shirt, but like, it only goes as a tank top, and also I don't like how that looks. I do not want to wear that. So, yeah, there's Midge. Hey, Midge, I got a present for ya. There we go, she was getting the wooden block chair. It's got pink on it, so it'll match her. A sailor collar dress. Okay, let's try that on. Okay, it's kind of cute, but like, no. Let's put that back on. In terms of Nookmar's tasks, it wants me to sell fruit again. I'll catch bugs. Wants me to chop down a tree and get wood from trees. So I can do that. I think I've got both kinds of axes with me. So, let's head up, yeah, we'll knock out, do I actually have... No, I did not bring the other kind of axe with me, okay. We can still get wood, it's just... I know I have a sharp axe, I think I left it in storage. But yeah, they want you to chop down, 10 pieces of wood, which is annoying because they come in threes. So, like, you do those, and then you gotta do like one more tree. I'll grab the other coconuts and sell those, because they sell for more, and also it wants me to sell fruit. Okay, now we've got tasks to do both fish and bugs, so I guess I should do that. Ooh, I saw a butterfly. Butterfly. There we go. Now, another thing that we need to unlock soon is the expanded version of Harvey's Island. Now, I've been told that triggers at some point after the KK thing. What I'm not sure about is I'm thinking either A, when it's ready, Harvey will call us on the phone, like he's done previously. I think he might have called us at one point. Or B, there's a chance that he doesn't call, and I just have to, like, go to his island, like, now, and it'll be expanded. And I'm not sure which one it is, so I'm thinking, to end off the stream, I am going to go to Harvey's Island and check if it's been expanded. I'm gonna finish grabbing these coconuts, and then I'll sell them. And then it does have a Nookmar's thing to catch bugs and fish, but I'm not gonna bother doing that on stream. I might just like leave that, end stream, and then you know, off screen I can do that. Because I'm fine to farm Nookmar's off stream. Yeah, so I guess the last thing I'm gonna do is I'll go to the shop and sell what I've got. And then I guess I'll head to Harvey's Island and just check if it's gonna get expanded. Which means that's yet another thing to work on saving bells for, because once it expands, we'll have a few different things we need to pay for. We'll sell the cherries and the coconuts and the shells, but not the wood or the bugs. Okay, Nookmar's here. Done. Okay, it wants me to talk to 3 villagers. I can do that real quick. And then I'll head to Harvey's Island. And then I guess I'll end stream after that. Because I need to take a break for a few hours. And then there's gonna be another stream this same day. Well, unless you're in a time zone where the day is about to end or something, and, no, I don't really have a dream job. You know, unless you're in a time zone where it's about to be the end of the day in the sense that my next stream will be tomorrow, but you know what I mean. From my perspective, I'm going to be doing 2 streams in one day. I've been doing that the past few weeks. Monday has been my big streaming day, where I do a shorter afternoon stream, which has been Animal Crossing. And then, after a few hours of break, then I do my evening-ish stream. It might go from about like 4 to 9-ish. That's not a concrete time, but it's been something like that. And that will be Pokemon Legends ZA. So if you're interested in Pokemon, you know, maybe drop a follow and then you'll see when I go live again. I also had someone tell me that the notifications have been buggy for them. And so that person asked me to message them. It's someone I know in real life anyway, but it's that person, I usually text them when I start streaming Pokemon so they can watch it. So you know, in case the follow notification somehow doesn't work, you know, maybe just check Twitch manually in a few hours. And maybe you'll see me streaming. I mean, not maybe, pretty much definitely, unless something goes horribly wrong, you'll see me streaming Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay, it has not triggered yet. Interesting, interesting. I know that one requirement for the expansion that a lot of people didn't realize is that you do have to come in here and take a photo. But I already did that when we first unlocked Harvey's Island. I did take a photo. So maybe I just have to wait a few days. Because, like, today was the day that KK came. So maybe now it's, maybe next time I play, it'll trigger the, island. But the other thing I want to do while I'm here, I just had this idea, is since I have that amiibo collection, what I'm gonna do is first move myself away, is I'm going to grab my amiibo collection, and I can actually show off those special Sanrio villages, which is great because I might not be scanning them all in the campsite thing. So first we have Rilla, based on Hello Kitty. Next, next on the list is Marty, but we already saw him. Next we have Etoile. I'm not 100% sure on how that's pronounced, and I believe she represents the Star Twins, Kiki and Lala. Next we have Chai, who represents Cinnamoroll. Then we have, oopsie, I think I scanned the wrong one. Next we have Chelsea. Oh, of course, My Melody. She represents My Melody. And then we have Toby here, who represents Karopi. Let's just move them over a little. And yeah, that's the Sanrio villagers. That's their default outfit as well. And can I make myself disappear? I can't. I can't. And I don't have the handheld camera yet, but that's fine. Eh, it doesn't have to be perfect. Uh, there we go. That's all of the Sanrio villages, and you can get all of these villages on your island. I think you can also scan special characters here. And also, as I showed off last time I came here, you can put down any of your villages that are on your island currently. If you want to take a photo of someone who is not on your island, you have to have their amiibo. I think you can also scan special characters here. So, if I were to scan if I were to scan maybe Isabel, there she is. I could scan KK Slider. He is naked. A lot of people don't notice because his guitar always covers it. KK Slider is naked. Oh, also I can't change their clothes from here. I can put accessories on them, hats and accessories, but it's not letting me change their actual clothing. It's not like at Happy Home Paradise where you can change their clothing. Here, um, oh wait, you can! Oh, I know what it is. Special characters can't have clothes put on them. Yeah, that's why Isabel and KK can't change. But these guys here can. Can I take the teacup off of Chai's head if I wanted to? You can. If you put a hat on Chai, it gets rid of her teacup, which is kind of cool. Because I always found the teacup kind of silly. So if I were going to um have her as a villager on my island, I'd probably like gift her lots of hats so then it would get rid of the teacup. But yeah, you can scan pretty much any Animal Crossing amiibo here and you can take photos of them. So you could like stage all sorts of cool stuff. Because you can also obviously decorate these rooms with furniture, with anything you have. Well, even the painting. So you could like set up different scenarios and stuff. We can also put in. Can we put in this one? No, no. So what I tried to scan was Digby, and it didn't recognize him because Digby is not really in New Horizons. What about Rossetti? He is. No, he does not count. I thought he would count because he can show up at the roost. I could do. Can I do this one? I scanned Kicks though. That's weird. Kicks doesn't work. Okay, so some work and some kind of don't, apparently. But yeah, you can scan almost any amiibo here. I guess not everything. What else have I got in my collection? Well, I have pretty much every villager here. What about Orville? Can I scan Orville? You can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you can scan most characters that you'd expect to see. Sable. Can I scan Sable? Yes. And obviously Mabel too. Oh, only 10 characters can be here at a time. Okay, that's fine. You can Thanos snap them. Okay, you can just do like that. But yeah, I can scan Mabel. Can I scan Label? I can, because she's a special visitor. Then I don't know why Kicks didn't work. What about CJ? Yeah, CJ's here. Same with Flick. Ooh, what about Daisy May? We haven't seen her on streams yet because you have to play on Sunday and you have to play before noon. Let me try. Okay, Kicks does work. I guess I just screwed up before. What about Harvey himself? You can. There we go. I teleported him inside. What about Wisp? Oh, yes, you can take photos with Wisp. You can kind of push them around while you're in this mode. They don't talk to you, obviously. They have no dialogue, but if you try to interact with them, it will change which way they're facing. They will turn to face you. So that's cool. Yeah, you can scan Wisp. What about Gulliver? Yeah. Ooh, what about the happy home ones? I've got Nico. There's little Nico. Okay, but I think we've had enough of that. Amiibos can be fun. Amiibos can be used here. They can be used at the campsite, but only for villagers, not special characters. Um, and they can be used. They can be used at the roost, which we don't have yet. Oh, they They moved to this room. Okay. So yeah, Harvey is not ready to expand his island yet, but hopefully that'll be triggered next time. Speaking of next time, I think I'm gonna end things off here for now. However, if you're interested in watching me play Pokemon Legends ZA, I'm gonna be doing exactly that in just a few hours. Maybe at about 4 or 5. We'll see. It depends how long of a break I need and when I feel ready. I don't have a set schedule, unfortunately. But drop a follow, turn on notifications on your Twitch app. Um, that could be why some people aren't getting notifications, is that they might be followed, but they might their settings might be wrong. But yeah, if you want to see me play Pokemon Legends ZA, drop a follow to see when I go live. Or if you want to see me play more Animal Crossing, um, probably not tomorrow. Possibly tomorrow. Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. If not tomorrow, then probably Wednesday, I'll be playing Animal Crossing again. And as usual, if you want to see previous streams, you can watch the VODs. They're on Twitch only for 7 days, or they go on YouTube as well, which is permanent. YouTube will be linked in the channel about section, so you can find it there. I always plug all this stuff at the end of stream, because it's better that than doing it in the middle, because that sounds annoying. Or if you are already watching on YouTube, if you're watching the VOD later and you found it on YouTube, then I suggest you go to my Twitch, because then you can follow and see when I go live. And then you can be in the chat and interact, and that's going to be really fun. I do want to get more people in chat during Animal Crossing streams, because the whole reason I started this series was to prepare for the update. And when the update comes, I'm going to show off the new features, and I'm hoping to have some viewer interaction, particularly with the Slumber Island feature. We could make a Slumber Island together, and that is going to be so fun. I'm really looking forward to it. But not just that, even before the update comes, I'm happy to have viewer interaction. If you want me to show off your island on stream, you could invite me to go to your island and show it off. And if you don't want to be playing your game at the time, you could also give me a dream address so you don't have to be playing and open the airport. And yeah, if you send me a dream address, I will go visit on stream and show off your island if you want me to. I'm happy to do that for my viewers. So with all that being said, hope you guys join me next time. Pokemon later today, Animal Crossing probably Wednesday, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, I'm going to end stream. I'm terrible at outros, so I'm just going to say bye!